welcome. Okay, here we are, Tuesday night with the Brute Scrims. 3 teams didn't quite make it through the lobby there. Looks like that was Penta, Uck, and Oops Sorry Gold. Haven't made it into the game tonight, so we're on 17 teams. Not sure what happened to those 3 squads, but we're going to come in with 17 and hopefully the zone speed is upped. And we won't see too much hanging about in these fields and get some nice fights for you here tonight. And that flight path's going straight through the map there. Plenty of opportunity for everyone, no drama. Looks like Flex jumping maybe all the way up to Zaki. Couple people going Georgia Pole Town there. And you do see now we have double screens. So on the small screen there you can see DB Wanted and Co jumping. On the big screen there you can see the main map, and we are currently following Flex up into Zaki there. It's looking like Pachinki might be a bit of a party with Ryan Nebula landing there alongside the CCCP team. So we're going to jump into Pachinki with 2 different screens there. You should be able to see both of them right now. One of them is just loading in. These guys. CCCP. Maybe an all-female squad, or maybe just all-female avatars there. We'll see. Pretty close to each other, but not quite on top of each other just yet. And there are shots in Georgia Pole Town, so I'll leave the small screen on CCP there, and we'll see what's happening up here in Georgia Pole Town here with GRS. We're currently making a bit of a push onto Ace Esports here. It looks like there might be 1 knock. Yeah, 1 knock on Ace. Takashi's down. Gonna get the rev. Spark considering making a push here. And you can see what Spark can see there on that small screen as he makes a push round the corner. So Monster's hanging around here. Monster's going to try and catch them out. No, Monster's making a retreat too. And as they all push into zone there, push into that building. Let's see what Monster can see. He's just managed to find an AK on the way out there, so he's going to maybe camp this out and try and clutch the team. Right on top of each other right now. Hesh making a move back. And yet, looks like these guys also deciding not enough loot right now to be dealing with this. Takashi's going to try and catch them out actually. And he does, he manages to knock Hesh there. So they made the wrong exit there from that situation, and they're taking a burn with Hesh going down. Takashi up on that Overwatch. You can now pretty much see any team member that goes to try and rescue Hesh. And Totem Chris has taken down Shiro from Team Reborn. It's looking like right in Gatka. We've got a Gatka hot drop for once, eh? It's a couple squads there in the middle of Gatka, in the middle of nowhere. And got ale jab, Chris. Shiro's down by that rock there. Yep, ale jab and Chris making a move into Mido's compound. Mido jumps down and gets knocked by Chris. So it's all on Fly Tian. Etienne, looks like Etienne's going to go down to Chris there. And are they just going to leave these guys knocked? They're going to bleed them out. So there is 1 member left. the Reborn crew would be KMT Milk. No idea where KMT... Oh yeah, KMT Milk over there. Not doing much help. No, it's Panic. Where's T Milk? What are you doing? So, yeah, T Milk prone in the gas station. Pretty far away. So yeah, T Milk will be trying to get some placement points out of that. Bit of a weird start there for Team Reborn. Here in Pachinki, you can see Scry from Orion Nebula trying to make a pull up onto CCCP. Maybe out the flank there, snuck up on them a bit. Trying to get around. GRS making vacating Georgia Pole Town right now. And Scry goes down to Stranger. The flank was pushed a little bit too far there, and Scry does go down. Smoke's coming out too late. GRS leaving Georgia Pole City now and making a run for Georgia Pole Crates. Leaving Ace in Georgia Pole Town. We also have the Clash team landed down in Novorepnoye with Virtue, but it's looking like Team Virtue might be out. Yeah, we lost Andras and Hyper there. Ryan Nebula getting back on the front foot here against CCCP. Limbo Boom's gone down, and Stranger's running in for the Rev. Illa just puts the smoke on the street to cross. Fella still up on that rooftop there. Maybe trying to take out the other CCPs, and maybe knows where they are on that rooftop at the back, who knows. But yeah, Illa just is pushing in now. And yeah, there has been a flare popped in Pachinki. I wonder which team that was. I think it was CCCP. Stranger goes down, and now it's just Boom on very low health. Blind smoke battle and shoes, and Illa just goes down at very low health. And they do manage to lead one out and get Boom downed. So, Tiaka comes in, trying to get some damage dealt as two members are lost here. It's all on Shotnik and Tiaka. Tiaka gets a perfect shot on Fella, you can see on the small screen there. Shotnik trying to get those angles into. They're just suppressing fire, trying to keep the fire back from Tiaka. PTI4CA. TPP practices here, just stand by the corner. They're just making it pretty close to that corner now. Expert TPP play there, standing by the corner until the team comes, but they do come in too many forces, and it looks like you've lost your life now, buddy, and Shotnik's going to have to come save you. There's two of you down. Shotnik is not doing the deed. Too late, Shotnik. Too late. Now there's two up. You thought about it too long. Oh. Really putting up a fight here, but that's the end of Shotnik now, and Orion Nebula take over Pachinki and get to move further into the game. 16 teams remaining. That'll be CCCP out first. Wiped out from the battlefield. It is over for CCCP. 3 games left to put it back. It's not impossible, but it is tricky now with 0 placement points and I think 1 kill point. They got 1 point this game. Still, could be more than anyone else taken out next with no kills. Let's see what's happening here. It looks like fire in the compound near school. Oh, and we've got a bit of a crash. So we'll just switch up to the full screen iPad now, and I'll just get that reset. Professional DPP play here from NLT as well. Just camping out that compound, waiting for someone to come. Some shots sent over there, yep. We own all here, clashing with V Victus. Getting pretty close. Nestia does get bled out. Emulator's back up and running, so I should be able to load this. We're going to transition back to the main audio now. So I'll try and get the emulator back to the same spot, and then oh, it looks like VA came out on top of that. Well done, VA Evictus. Beautiful work there. Yeah, they're all pretty damaged, but they've came out on top. Flex taking some damage from distance there. Yeah, it looks like Totem may be shooting down on them. Totem and XVAS. So Totem Esports maybe going to make a push here onto Flex Gaming as VAS also know the location and might be coming in a little bit, and they've just been crashed into each other. Go on, Penguin, take that one shot. Nice. The knocks didn't seem to go to those guys there. It looks like they went down to falling. Maybe they jumped out the car. Maybe they jumped out the moving car. That's probably what happened. They barely had any health left anyway. Go on, Penguin, bang. Nice. No, did that not land? Surprised Totem haven't made a move in on this. Totem just going straight past this fight. Oh, yes, and Penguin making the push here. I'll get this from both angles right now. Oof. Zahir getting the knock on one of them, but it's down for half of each squad now. Flex, your Woot having to deal with this. The aggressive push failed almost. The sidestepping, both of them sidestepping, but it looks like Cytron be the way. Comes out on top, yeah, and wow. An aggressive push just turned back on itself.
Fuck your mother, now. Go to lobby, orospu çocuğu.
Oh, it's this guy. It's the all chat swearing guy. Yeah, they're in the lobby, mate. I think they know that. They know that. Don't need to be so rude about their mothers. You know, you've got a mother too. I'm sure she's lovely. I'm sure you wouldn't want someone speaking about her like that guy. Stay calm. Keep your all chat off. It's only a game. They can't hear me. I'm going to fly down to Orion Nebula now. You got heading south with Orion Nebula. And look, we got KMT Milk here. KMT Milk, the survivor of Team Reborn, not with the squad when Reborn needed them, and now pushing those placement ranks up. Just up there, having a look down on this compound. And the zone, they've just driven south, but the zone shifted far north, and they're going to have to go back up. As it looks like Totem Esports have got one of the comfiest positions at the minute. And are they taking shots right now from them? No, they're elsewhere. But yeah, we do have DB. Sending shots somewhere. I think it might be towards Orion Nebula. Yeah, it is. Okay, so this zone's getting tighter and tighter now. The 9K Esports here. We've got Kark making a push here on NRT. Frame rate's popping out though, I'm sorry. On the main screen there. We'll get NRT on the small screen too. As Clash come driving in as well. Oof. So all of 9K here. GRS up on the hill there. Totem with that compound up on the northeast, and they do have BB Esports above them. Another crate is dropping down now. That will be an AWM crate, so we will try and see who catches that one out. And I can't get rid of it now because it's... There we are. Got to work with the glitches. Kane DB pushing in from the east, pulling in on VAE Victor's compound. Yeah, it looks like they've spied them out. DB haven't quite made the push all the way to VAE right yet. Orion Nebula also coming in right now. Where are they going to stop? They might have their eyes on this compound that's already taken. Orion Nebula drive past. They can't take either compound. They're going to drive straight forward and maybe take that one in the distance there. Lots of shots on them as they drive past. They're actually heading towards the AWM drop. Should they get a hold of that, it will provide an excellent tool for the rest of the match. Titan very keen to get those shots off. Okay, so everyone's pretty much compound for compound now, and the zone does shoot again, and it shoots over to Orion Nebula, who are under heavy fire right now, sending fire back. That's Delta, not Orion Nebula, and it looks like Lil Yuka is alone now, unfortunately. All of Orion Nebula taken out now, Lil Yuka all by herself, or himself. Clash, Spirit, Versace, and Leo pulling in on Team Panic here. VAE making a beautiful rotation into zone right now, pulling right in on Lil Yuka as well. Looks like VAE are going for early center zone push. Lil Yuka hiding in that top little spot there. Why is my frame rate so bad on the emulator tonight? Sorry about that, guys. It's so choppy, it's not normally like that. $9K down by the river, using that riverbank as their cover. XVAS on the top side. They're going to have to cross the river at some point. Totem Esports not too far away as well, but Merlo manages to make it up to the rest of the 9K team, who are all on extremely low health down by the river there. They need to heal up. Totem about to have DB pulling on them behind them, maybe. Snaky, snaky. Oh, it's the connection. That's what it is. It's the ping. The server's got really bad ping. 120 milliseconds for me is not normal on the LAN cable. I should be on about 20 or 30. I'm 5 times behind the ping I should be. That's right. It's so choppy up there. Even my iPad's on 104 yet. Maybe someone's downloading a game or something. I could check after this one and see if I can get someone to pause their downloads. Wow, TP Anonymous just pulling into the lake. I love maneuvers like that. Wow. Pulls straight into the river there. Does manage to swim out for cover. Big fan of that movement there. Totem still surviving that as the squads just push past them to zone. NRT making the move in. Snake from DP's got far into zone but has been knocked. Look at all those vehicles there as well. 9K just using the underneath the bridge as their main camping ground. It's an interesting spot. I don't think I've seen a team do that before. Totem taking out NRT. Nico there with the Uzi. Anonymous just swimming around in the water. Wow. $9K actually getting kills from this spot beneath the bridge as well. I mean, they've had a knock, but they've managed to get a couple kills in. And they want to be careful not to get knocked and fall into the water there. Instant death. Recast gets XVAZ. There's BB coming in the back here. Anonymous still swimming in the water. Unseen so far. NRT trying to heal up, but Totem making a push in right now. Chris is not too far away. I think Chris might be the last one standing for Totem, and he looks like he is. Right in the middle of that vehicles there. There's a Rev about trying to go down. What's Chris going to do? Chris is going to keep on moving. VAE also on a full squad still, dealing with this center zone. They came early to this center zone, and it's just closed in around them, and they're taking advantage of that right now. The nades go out towards Chris. Panic gets taken down on the way in. The play zone hits. Why you... yeah. You can get rid of a name like that, mate. And giving you the airtime. Slightly homophobic. He's gay because he naturally is. No problem with that. Don't need to make a deal about it. Still, 10 teams alive, so only 7 teams take. Look at this, in Zone 5 closing in. 10 squads trying to make it, but VAE with that excellent movement to zone early on. And they're sitting comfortable. Caesar's just over there with Chris right now. Chris making a push into Caesar's building. Not to mention that they're out of zone and have GRS next to them. And also, we have Clash Versace still alive there. BB Esports still sending heaps of shots off from this part of north side here, like looking down towards zone, and 9K still under the bridge. The trolls under the bridge, trolling this lobby, pushing to top 10 right now. And look where Quiet is. Look at that, right on the other side of the bridge, just bridge buddies. But they can't quite reach each other. There's so many teams over in this compound. Clash. Versace's hiding there. Still following Chris's point of view on the small screen, but he hasn't made the push onto Caesar, and he's going to try and make a push into zone instead. So many shots from BB coming down, but 9K just reaping in the kills from under the bridge there, hitting out Terror as well. 9K on 6 team kills, and he does also knock Recast. And the shots hitting towards Avis too. They just, no one expects the shots to be coming from under the bridge. XVA quicks it, manages to finish off BBOG, and the play zone gets Clash Versace, the play zone gets Clash Chris, the play zone's so strong right now, Totem Chris, sorry, and that is VAE still so comfy positioning, 4 alive. Anonymous from TP just underwater right now. Look at the small screen, man, look at that survival techniques from Anonymous. He's got to make a move now. He has been seen, and we're on 6 teams left. VAE so comfortable. Everyone else, every single squad has to come to them right now. Look at this. VAE so comfortable. They're going to reap in the kills tonight as these squads come pushing across this open zone. They're probably going to take most of each other out, to be honest. 9Cart getting a knock there. We do have aced Cashier Monster in this corner of Zone 2. It is dire survival techniques. Vehicles, damaged vehicles everywhere. This is what you want to see in a late zone. VAE Almandola making a move to zone, but maybe going to get flanked out now. We've got Takashi and Monster over in the corner. Oh, not the giant gun trick. There we are. Can we have some graphics, please? PUBG? Oh, I'm just going to be out in the ocean now. Great. Great. Really, really good stuff. Right in the last crucial moment, PUBG. I love you. Graphical glitches galore right now. Sorry. There we are. Ace, okay. We're back with Ace in the corner. VAE up on the right-hand side right now. So many smokes. 9K managing to make it out of that bridge alive. Amandola's knocked. Delta is alive. Delta might backstab 9K on the way to zone. But Delta does backstab. Prinho stabs back. And Kataizin is going to go down to zone. Can Prinho make it through the blue? Getting that one medkit in and going to make a quick sprint for it. Amandolo goes down. Kark and Prinho still alive right now, but very sketchy run they've got to make. Kark goes down. Prinho about to go down. Kark trying... Other way around, sorry. Kark trying to get some shots in. Just makes it into zone. Can Kark get a medkit in and get the rev on? Because we do have Ace in this corner zone as well. Monster making a push round to the bank there, going for a little bit more angled cover from the terrain. Prinho not revved yet. Kark should have maybe revved before sending more shots off. The shots come into Prinho. Takashi does get him with the DP. Kark shooting back now. It's a 2v. There goes Kark. Monster taking him out. Takashi and Ace in second and first place right now. One down for VAE Victus. They've had such good momentum this whole game. Look how many team kills they've got. 12 team kills right now. They want to make that 14. They've got the knock. They've just got to take Takashi out. VAE Victus coming down the hill in full patrol. Shooting down on Takashi. It is over for Ace as VAE Victus take the first place in the first game tonight. Wow, 14 kills there, VAE, Ace second place with 6, 9K with the bridge camp, a bridge camp like never before. You ain't seen them camp under a bridge, and that is 10 kills for 9K. NRT 4th place with 3 kills, XVA 6 kills 5th place, DB 0 kills 6th, and GRS 0 kills 7th. How man gets so high up in the placement and not see anyone to shoot on the way there, I don't know, but they got there. We're going to scroll through this a second. 8 through 11. Okie dokie. Good game, lads. GG's all round. Oh, take a little stretch. I'm going to go straight into the second room. I think they're very fast moving on this one. It's only like a 10-minute break or so. Just check this brute server right now. The top lobby. Yeah, I wonder how they managed to make it. Okay, yeah, next match password is out, so we're going to put that in there. Just going to shield up a second. And the next game is 2045, so that's 2050 for y'all. take a look at this flight path here. What's up? Back for game 2 of the Brute Screen, straight through the middle there. We won't see the chaos we've been seeing at Picardo in public FPP matches recently, but we will see some chaos somewhere. And most of these teams really just trying to avoid landing on top of each other in the early stages, so you see people going places like Puerto Pares, or you see NM going down there possibly. Los Higos being taken by Panic, 9k, just spreading out compound for compound, trying to get some vehicles maybe. Los Leones looks like it could be a bit of a party, but it's such a big town that's not really like a hot drop. There's too much space to move around, and we do have Penguin and Co. That's Flex Gaming heading straight forward with Kalash to Impala, and I'm thinking one of them might pull off here. Two split off to the side, possibly to secure a vehicle. And then I'm not sure where the rest of them are heading, but Picardo's been completely avoided. Orion Nebula, GRS, and VAE landing pretty hot in San Martin. And yeah, it looks like a vehicle has been grabbed by Clash. So Penguin's going to grab one too. And Clash are off. They're not hanging about. Wonder where they're heading. Flex securing 2 vehicles as well. Yeah, Clash is making that little push further into Impala there. 9k so spread out right now, but just getting all those different compounds to loot. And no shots, too many shots sent yet. We're going to go up to... I think we go to San Martin. I think that's where there's likely going to be a bit of a fight here. Looks like I've landed on the same person my small screen's on. So, Orion Nebula here alongside GRS. And VAE Victor's not too far away either. 180 milliseconds peak, man. I don't know if I can stream like this. What's it looking like on YouTube? Let me know if the stream's manageable on YouTube to watch. Shots coming in. Silkios goes down to Lil Yuka. So Orion Nebula coming back in the early second game. That will be Lil Yuka getting a nice steady knock there on a GRS member as Silkos down. Scry right on top of another member of that squad too. Right on top. That is the one that got knocked. Yeah, Spark comes running in. Spark and Scry so close to each other right now. No, it's Fella. Sorry, I need to get on Fella. Spark gets taken down from Scry just as I switch out there. They were dangerously close. Scry comes around that corner there. Silkos is going to get finished off too, and that does leave GRS on 2 members. Good momentum for Orion Nebula to start off with. But what are VAA Victor's thinking about this? They've actually left San Martin. We got BB looting up water treatment. No one in Hacienda. Totem up in Cruz del Valle. Scry goes down. Scry barely had any health though. Quite a brave maneuver to try and get into the building there. I don't think the heavy push is going to come as NRT and We Own All knocking each other out as Ace Takashi also knocks Tiaka from CCCP, and We Own All getting Butte down, EAZ getting NRT Delta down. We might have to make a move over to Los Leones right now. We have CCCP and Ace duking it out in San Martin. Kashi sneaks up on Shotnik and takes Shotnik down and bleeds straight away. Chris down in the corner there. Terra trying to get some smoke going. Stranger, Limbo, Boone, and Tiaka very angry right now. Making that. Ooh, go on, Takashi is still there, dealing a lot of trouble. Takashi goes down. So, Terra pushing in now, but now the XVA party is involved. And XVA Merce finishing it off there, and all XVA gonna push in on the damaged CCCP squad right now. What is Merce up to? They're all standing on their feet. They're running into the building. They're gonna try and heal up. Quixit on that high ground in Los Leones already with the mini and the scope. Big A times from this high point. You can see a lot of Los Leones. But Strange is no fool, and he's got himself a window instead of running around the open. Oh, Tiaka taking that risky loot. Ex-Bimers coming in the back there. Plenty of time. There's no need to push up. You can just keep bullying them from the height and the angle. They've got them really well surrounded here. Zahir going down. Quixit not stopping moving. Good sniper technique instead of just sitting there. Nice nade. Didn't quite land where they were standing though. XVA getting put on the back hood with that aggressive push. What was I just saying before? There's no need to push forward. There's plenty of time. Aggression costs you in TPP. Let them come to you. Keep your angles on them. Keep them pinned. Running into a compound like that. Look at that nade. Oof, oof. Little bit of chip damage for Cytrone. Beautiful nade coming out from Stranger there. Going with the underarm. What is Quixit going to do about this? And where is Zahir? Zahir came running down before. There is Zahir. Hello, Zahir. You don't need to first them. You need to focus on the rest of the team now, Zahir. Moving in. Oh, yeah. Little TPP tactics here from Zahir. Gonna silently get to a window and TPP vision it. Or not. Maybe just going for the rev. Limbo Boone does have a shot now on Quixit. So where are Quixit's locations? Zahir nearly managed to make it to Cytrone, by the way, for the rev. Quixit. Gonna come down or stay up there? I think staying up there for now. So it's about to see the circle pop as it's closed in, and most teams have made their way to zone. DB coming in and VA Victus from the west. Clash have looted up Impala and are starting to make a slight move out maybe, but they're trying to get shots into We Own All. Volk is just there. BB driving past Totem and wasted, just taking out Avis there. And Totem sitting comfy in that high ground spot as BB drive past, and BB just losing one player on the move. And Chris has also managed to blow up another BB car, so that is 2 down for BB on behalf of Totem. It's WA, we own all getting pushed in on right now. They do have flex coming up on them. Roll Kids nearly manages to take out Cust. Recast and BB coming in right now too. This is an extremely big party at this compound. Not to mention Clash and not so far away themselves. NGG takes down Crux. GRS taking out Scry from Orion Nebula. Rolkiz finishing Gabby off. Clash Spirit bombing Flex to Ute there with the car. Rolkiz, we own all about to get the rev there. They had quite a good calm compound for themselves, but people just keep on pushing in on it. And BB making the vacate the area, making the retreat. Can Cruz and Rolkids, do they know the location? A perfectly thrown grenade could get both of them. Flex, your Woot maybe going to go down to bleeding right now. CCP Limbo Boon goes down to Etienne. Wow. So they defended that compound perfectly, and we own all still on top right now. That 2-man push wasn't anything to threaten these guys. And 9K taking another good position in zone. Comparative to last time almost, on the edge there on the backside of Impala. See if they can find a bridge to get underneath in the last zone, zone 5 and 6. We're going to go see what Murlo's looking at. It looks like Murlo might be shooting down on Clash a little bit. Got Kenjo and Versace. Yeah, Versace's looking up at 9K. Their little mummy outfits. KMT Milk goes down, jumping out the car or something, killing herself with the car. Wow, Kataisen getting some good shots into Versace there. Murdo taking some shots back, but does manage to finish off Versace there with the SLR. And that is Clash on 2 people now. 9K could take advantage of this with their 4-person squad and vehicles. But yeah, Spirit's coming in for the rev. And Kenju's just looting up a little bit, I guess, right now. Yeah, T-Milk and Shiro went down to some sort of car crash or something. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Yeah, look at that over there. There's definitely been some car crashing going on, that's for sure. I'm not sure where T-Milk even is, to be honest with you. Yeah, just pull up some more vehicles. There's not enough vehicles there, Luar. Get another one. Caesar could get the shot on you from behind, though. Caesar's not really thinking about it. Yeah, he is. No, yes, yes, yes. Ah! Wrong team, sorry. Got them confused. So yeah, that There's T-Milk. That's what I was looking for. Well, managed to get back up. That's good. Gonna go up to Panic now and see who they're shooting it off with. As they 9K. Halo down. Shots coming in from 9K. Trying to keep the pressure on. Rowdy looking for a new angle whilst being a little bit closer to teammates. Definitely aware of how far away he is right now. Rowdy moving around, trying to catch up Bid and is it Bid? Bio and Halo. And 9K are the ones that have to push this direction, so Panic might actually be on top here. Nades coming out towards the smoke. A lot of other fights going on. We do have Clash fighting not too far away right now. And Totem sending some shots too. Chris, oh, I just zoomed in on Totem getting wiped by Clash there. No, there's still Ailjab's alive. Ailjab is alive. Oof. And he gets burned to death there with a Kenjo Molotov. Kenjo's so hot right now, he's still burning. Clash and Totem, eh? Duking it out in this little road valley there, and Clash do come out on top. And zone's popped again, and we're losing compound steadily. People start moving in. There are 11 teams left. It will be about 10 teams for Zone 5 again. But this is what you want to see in these high-level scrims, is teams surviving till the later moments in the match. What is up, Andrex? Versace from Clash trying to get some long-range shots onto BB there, but we do have BB and right on top here of what other squad is it? Sorry, yeah, Orion Nebula, BB and Orion Nebula right on top of each other. XVA in the edge there. 9K still duking it out over here. Panic just seem to be wiping them out though. Prinho on the comeback, but Kark is lost. Panic getting knocked member by member. Looks like 9K are back on top of the situation, as they did have to make that push away from petrol station. And Panic did not last. I did think Panic had the advantageous position on that, but 9K came out on top, and they're going to have to get in this buggy and get moving. Merlo goes down. Prino has one option, and that's to drive around the edge to the left here and try and make it to zone away from the fire there. Kataisen might just make it as well. Looks like 2 members of 9K are going to be making it to this final circle. DB with a very, very good spot now. If you have a look at that small screen there. So comfortable. Tyson Coming in full force trying to get T-Milk out. NM in blue zone as well, trying to make a push in. Tyson and T-Milk duking out over a little bit of terrain. Tyson might not know about that long, what he won't know about that long range support there that's going to come down, and it does. Oh, and the stream goes down for a second. Sorry if you got a little render there. Stream went down for 1 second. And yeah, they did manage to get rid of T-Milk, but Prinho goes down to the long-range shots from Versace. And it's all on Katazin now. Mido from Reborn making a push in as well. Elogius from Orion Nebula seems to be down. Clash in that center zone. Moving in with the vehicles. Where are they going to go? They're literally just going to choose a spot with the car to stop, I guess. There's not much choice here for where to go as the zone pops again. DB got the best position right now, I guess, but when it starts to move in, there's not really going to be anyone on top, and it's all going to be with who's got the most smokes and cars more than who's got the best position. Clash have moved into this edge spot here, and it's doing well for them so far. Almost manages to get out roll kits from Obliterate, from We Own All. But the zone's coming in fast, and Rolkis might go down to zone. It looks like the team members are at least. Rolkis heals up. He's not going to make it, though. Versace takes out Katazin, so 9K down in 9th place. Scry on, taking out Kappa there. Snaking in Miramar. Oh, wow. Shots coming in from the side, but he's just going to tank them while he tries to get the knock. Needed to move as soon as that first shot came in, to be honest. Spirit going down to Scry from Orion Nebula. Lil Yuka is down. Scry getting the revive on Fella. Lil Yuka might even get the rev too. It is high ground versus low ground here. VAE, Victus, and DB on that high ground. Versace knocking out Scry again. Knock for knock between these two teams. Clash and Orion Nebula taking it out in this last circle. 5 teams remaining. DB making a push down to this area. Very aggressive here. Very, very aggressive push here. NGG Kenjo taking out Jipas. An Anonymous, perfect positioning there. Pulls up on Orion Nebula and gets both the kills, but Clash come down and knock Anonymous. And the match has ended. It looks like Clash come out on top there. We'll have to have a quick check on this. And yet Clash on first place there with 11 kills and with only 3 team members. And look at that. NGG Kenju maybe trying out for the Clash team with 7 kills. Excellent start there. DB second place, 2 kills. VAE Victus third place with 7 kills. Orion Nebula doing great as well. 4th place there with 9. And in 5th we've got Reborn with 7. NM in 6th. And We Own All in 7th. GG's everybody. Welcome to the stream, Andrex. Cheers for stopping by, Snipes. Something's a little bit funky with the connection here on the Pubg server's end, and maybe a little bit on my end too. The stream did go down for a couple of seconds twice there, but it's back. It's still up and running. It's giving me the green health bar. It says I've got a good connection. So yeah, the next match will be Sandhawk, I think. And then we'll be doing Vikendi. So Sandhawk next, guys. Stick around. We'll put some music on for you if you don't want to turn the stream off.
OG. Man a half humble, man a bossy. Bring around a rhythm like it's all free. Bossy, house on the coast street. My money so long it doesn't know me. It's looking at my kids like a bossy. Bang, 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 hey.
Hey yo, Idris, tell them that gonna take the piss. One step is to do that in a bin of this. Body comfortable, I'm physically fit. I'm a brown and sweet, just like the chocolate. Yo, Wiley, them ones don't like me. Better than a pussy pretty with the upper body. Shut down in the city with my big cash pussy. Every man want a piece of me. The back of them a papa, them a done weed. Man more wine behind me, me have a move, I'm dusty. I'm looking for a brother, we got hella pound. 079, baby, I'm a hammer to the shop.
Bossy, bossy. Godfather, man a OG. Man a half humble, man a bossy. Bring around a rhythm like it's all free. Bossy, house on the coast street. Godfather, man a OG. Man a half humble, man a bossy. Bring around a rhythm like it's all free. Bossy, house on the coast street. My money so long it doesn't know me. It's looking at my kids like I'm bossy.
Hey yo, Sean.
Hey, so when me sticky body with it, maybe gonna get with it. Sticky body with it, maybe gonna get. When me chippy body with it, maybe gonna get with it. Wind up your body and spin it. Girl, when you bubble like a trouble, you give it something, now turn it around and bring it. You're pressing it back on and on, never push that button like girl down, but I go and tip it. Once you rock out and swing it. Once your body shaking up to the limit. Once you wild out to wild it to S to the beat, step London and me done did it. Is it? Bullshit, 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 bullshit. I came to wrap it up. My chin shot put me on the ground in a remix thing. Full time riding with the Pacino flow. Godfather part 2, call me the hero. I came to win my way, that's just it. Disrespect, man, get a slap on the chin. Man, I king in a top, man, a big DJ, Ox, Megan and Harry. Boss, yeah, man, a boss, yeah. I make a girl roll like a toast. I've been this way someday, and I write for myself, no ghosting. He's a boy, got money in a bank on. Ready for roll and rise up this tank on. But the girls from Taiwan to Hong Kong, the girl, them champion. Hit it. Bossy, bossy. Godfather, man a OG. Man a half humble, man a bossy. Bring around a rhythm like it's all free. Bossy, house on the coast street. My money so long it doesn't know me. It's looking at my kids like I'm bossy. I fly around the world cause I'm bossy. Bossy, bossy. Godfather, man a OG. Man a half humble, man a bossy. Bring around a rhythm like it's all free. Bossy, house on the coast street. My money so long it doesn't know me. It's looking at my kids like I'm bossy. I fly around the world cause I'm bossy.
Ain't getting roll no weed, ain't getting roll no switches. I was locked up on Christmas, ain't get to see my niggas, ain't get to hug my mama, couldn't even give her no kisses, can't even post on my Instagram, cause these pussy niggas be snitching, everybody acting suspicious, might probably say that I'm tripping, but I'm all alone in my jail cell, I tend to get in my feelings, and all I smoke is that loud, don't pass me no midget. I'ma smoke all of my pain away, cause the only thing they gon' hear it. I don't understand you women who go around pretending as if they really fuck with me. So I love them all from a distance. But the same bitch said she down the ride, be the main one who trick it. Got my limits of promethazine, cause every time you wake up in the morning, I got murder on my mind. AK-47s, Mac 11, Glocks and 9s, and all these pussy niggas hating, trying to knock me off my grind. But I can't let them do it, I got murder on my mind, bitch, I got murder on my mind. Ain't getting roll no weed, ain't getting roll no switches. I was locked up on Christmas, ain't get to see my niggas, ain't get to hug my mama. Couldn't even give her no kisses, can't even post on my Instagram, cause these pussy niggas be snitching, everybody acting suspicious, might probably say that I'm tripping, but I'm all alone in my jail cell, I tend to get in my feelings, and all I smoke is that loud, don't pass me no midget, and I'ma smoke all of my pain away, cause the only thing they gon' hear it. I don't understand you women who go around pretending as if they really fuck with me, so I love them all from a distance. But the same bitch said she down the ride, be the main one who trick it. Got my limits of promethazine, cause every time you wake up in the morning, I got murder on my mind. AK-47s, Mac 11, Glocks and 9s, and all these pussy niggas hating, trying to knock me off my grind. But I can't let them do it, I got murder on my I got murder on my mind.
Hello, hello. Okay, we're back in Sanhok here. Forgive me, there's a couple little frame rate issues and dropping out on the stream there. Virgin Media's just been having a bit of a trouble with internet recently, and so have Pubg servers. We're doing our best with a broken world right now. Have a little look at who's dropping where. And huge early drop. Okay, Paradise might be the one. Looks like Ace Bootcamp maybe. We Own All, Painan, Ryan Nebula, a couple random compounds. Right on two of them set apart though, right on top of Team Panic. Some very early fights for a couple different players as one member of Team Panic gets taken out in a random compound near Bootcamp. A few teams, VAE, Orion, Nebula and Panic, having similar ideas here, spreading out around Bootcamp area, taking different compounds, but landing on top of each here. Panic losing one member, I think it was to VAE, that have been better off just landing in Bootcamp itself, to be honest with you. And BB on that northeast coast there, spread out through Camp Bravo and the compounds around Mongai. Panic trying to chase down Orion Nebula as Orion Nebula run away from this small. And look at this. There's someone who's taking shots there. Yeah, it is Orion Nebula taking shots from Rowdy on the tail. Look at both screens, you can see. Or he's going to pick up a gun. He's going to pick up some armor. He's going to pick up a scope. He's going to turn around. He's going to go straight back in for it, knowing that they're pushing with just Thompson. Go on, buddy. Oh, it wasn't quite enough health for it. And Rowdy goes down to... Sorry, Scry goes down to Rowdy. Early on here. And now it's on Orion Nebula to maybe make a push into Bootcamp, which is going to be pretty tricky. Really big spread right now on this map. It's only going to get tighter, though. 9k all the way in the docks. Big respect to 9k. Yeah, Lil Yuka, Orion Nebula up on this high ground next to Bootcamp, but can Lil Yuka pop out here and get a shot off and take out a team? Do it. Nice, nice, nice. Chris sending some shots back here. They didn't have the meds to start this engagement, to be honest with you. But they didn't really have anywhere else to go at the same time. Oh, I can hear footsteps behind as well. Oh, it's just more Orion Nebula. Yeah, they're pushing back. There's not much more to be done here without more supplies. They need the supplies, but they can't really go anywhere. If you have a look at this map, Bootcamp's full, Painan's full, Totem pushing towards Bootcamp 2. Ryan Nebula, really rocky start. I will be surprised if they make out of this with good positioning, but they're a good squad, very impressive squad, and they might be able to just get themselves some loot right now and come back out on top. A lot of teams starting off in a bit of confusion in this early game, but Ace so comfortable just running around all of boot camp with all the loot to themselves. It's going to take quite a lot to mess with them right now. No one else is in there. They're so comfy, but Totem are pushing in. And Illa just goes down to panic. Keeping an eye out on that push there. Orion Nebula just surrounding. They're about to be backstabbed as well by Totem. Orion Nebula finding it so hard to get a footing in this first game. I'm not really a fan of the whole split up amongst different compounds and take different bits of loot here in Sanhok. If you want to have a discrete drop, you want to just drop all together and go somewhere. I'll show you on the map here, like, and go compound to compound together, or at least take a 2-2 split in these edges around here and here, and just 2-2 split maximum. Now they're just totally surrounded by Totem here. Absolutely, look at that map. All of the Totem members just pointing at this one spot. It's quite an easy spot to hold down with the high ground and the sniper tower, especially in TPP. And someone's popped a flare off. Oh my god. Lil Yuka standing down here, not wanting to go down to Totem. Totem completely surrounding them still. Who shot the flare? Oh, I can't see. I'm so surprised Totem haven't made more of an aggressive push on this, or at least naded the sniper tower. Maybe they haven't got heaps of supplies either. Yeah, fella straight down. And what is going on there? Wow. Too funny. So Orion Nebula gone too soon in this game. One of the first teams to be wiped. There is another team gone, or maybe just not shown. Yeah, there was one team hasn't shown up. So we're only down to 16 teams now in this year's scrim. But some scrims only run with 16 teams. It's just important to keep that zone speed up so you're not just yawning throughout the match. You need that zone speed on quite high with 16 squads there, and there's enough space for everyone right now, but you're about to see this zone pop, and it's going to dictate where the rest of the match is going to end up. We're heading west towards Ruins, and still no one has been in boot camp apart from Ace. Ace with so much loot, and I don't know why more people don't land in boot camp, because it's only going to be 1 or 2 teams if it is, maybe 3 max, and you know, we've all got so much experience dropping boot camp. I'm sure we can handle ourselves in that. But in these scrims, people just don't want to do it. And you often end up with one squad just sitting comfy with absolutely everything to themselves. Gabby's just been taken down by Rowdy there. Halo is also down. Cuss there. Gonna throw in a smoke out and but Totem coming in third part in the situation and taking some knocks from the high ground. Where did Totem get all their loot so quick, man? They just rushed through a couple little compounds and started the game. And look at them just move down that mountain in perfect formation. Halo getting revived. 0 on full health, but there is only 2 of Panic left. And they're surrounded now. Flex. Oh, and here come Clash as well. And Lofia, Unicorns of Love team member, maybe trying out for Clash. Welcome, welcome. And And there's a big mix-up on the teams there. I think there's maybe on the team name, sorry, I'm not really sure what's going on. I think quite a few people have left the Clash organization this week or something. And my frame rates just came back, I can see, a little bit. That's nice. And Ale Jab pushing it in there. And that is Panic wiped. It is over for Panic as Totem come out on top. Wasted is down, but not out, and Wasted will be revved. And now we have Clash pushing in the back of Flex here, but they have already taken a knock. Versace down. Impact going to make a move in here. And the shots are coming back from Flex Cust, hiding down by that bridge there. Leo going to make the flank round, going to try and make it around the warehouse and pop Flex off in the side. Totem, what are they doing? So strong in this start of this game. They're just going to keep mowing through the lobby in a Sandhawk technique. You know, if you stay in one place in Sandhawk, you're just missing out on the opportunity of points. You're also definitely increasing your chances of survival into the later rounds. And there we are, Chris just coming in and knocking Cust out. Totem just mowing through the lobby right now. I know it's only 14 kills so far, but they just keep moving that. I have a suspicion they're going to keep this momentum up and just try and get a really high kill count now. I've seen some insane kill counts on Sandhawk matches here in Scrims. We've been up to about 35 for one team before. And look at this. Flex getting flanked by Wasted and Leo at the same time. It is over for Flex in just one moment. But who's going to get the points? Is it Wasted or is it Leo? He's running in. He's trying to get there in time. He's lining up the shot. And Wasted gets cussed. Can he get Gabby too? Leo is not wanting those kills to be stolen from him. What a nightmare, Wasted just not being able to confirm that kill there. Oh, and shots coming in from Versace. And Wasted goes down. Leo may be aware of that now. Wasted was just so thirsty then, man. Absolutely thirsting for it. And this is where your hunger can land you, especially in Sandhawk with angles everywhere. You need to curb your thirst. In Scrims, ladies and gentlemen, you can't be running out in the open just for a kill, because losing a squad member can mean everything in the last placements. Chris gets cussed. Leo gets Gabby. VAE getting some knocks there. Recast. It's BB Esports, I think, fighting with VAE. Ace fighting with CCC Limbo Boom. Maybe there's some fights now over by Bootcamp. It does look like it. We're going to take a moment to go over there and see what CCP are up to. And also, huge squad wipe in Painan right now as VAE come out on top. That will be BB wiped from the map. It is over for BB as VAE Victus move into the map here from Painan and over by Bootcamp. We have Ace trying to get on top here of CCCP, but there's a lot of damage been dealt. And it looks like it is also over for CCCP here. There is one member somewhere maybe just running away or running in. It's Stranger running in. I like the kahunas on this one. He's going to try and save the team now because Ace are also on the back foot. There is a chance to do it. There's a chance to clutch this victory here, but Ace... he's starting to heal up now, and I think Stranger realizes the numbers are against him and he might try and rev, but it's not time to make it to Limbo Boom, and Stranger just needs to think about survival in zone right now. And Ace possibly going to be looking down from that hill any second now and seeing Stranger, who could have just ran away. Stranger luckily just making it out to the warehouse, and I think Stranger will make a retreat now as Ace need to think about getting across this river. Oh, as Takashi's seen him, he's thirsty. He's thirsty. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is when being thirsty is maybe okay. You know, running back for the one-person kill. You know they're the only one in zone left. There you are, Stranger. Stranger, you had your chance to get away. You could have just ran. You had to go and open fire on them, didn't you, mate? What are you thinking? But Ace may be just aware of the zone. It is moving. It is time to go. Look at that. It's going to start moving in, and there's not going to be any time left. So Stranger's going to make it, and Ace can easily camp out the river against him, taking that shortest river crossing possible. Clash here, they have lost their firster. Leo is down too. This extremely steep ground. Versace's gone. Leo's down. It's all on impact. We came here just a second too late to see how this started, but we're seeing how it ends as XVA come moving down with the tacticals coming out. Extremely hard to get a tactical on a steep hill like this. It'd be amazing to see a nade. It's really, really tricky nades from this height. I'm going to jump to XVA on the small camera. And that's it. XVA are just wiping the Clash team out. I'm not sure if any of those guys are trials or what's the crack with the names there, but good luck with all your new teams, guys. I'm not sure what's happening with Clash. If I find out, I'll let you know next week. But I just saw someone in chat saying they'd left the Clash organization and there was going to be a bit of a mix-up with the names tonight. Don't know what's happened there specifically, but great players and all the best for wherever you end up if you have left Clash. My clan Penetrator hiring if you want to come join, but we're looking to get into some more big competitive stuff, so we need some guys with real experience as well. When quarantine's over, I might be building a squad of my own. Oh, and we have NRT pushing in the back here. Wow, look at all the damage for Reborn right now. VAE just going down to Reborn. VAE wiped. I was trying to get them on the other screen there, but they just disappeared off my screen. And that will be Reborn wiping one of the strong aggressive squads off the map there. We own all aware of those gunshots. Making a push up. Ace still alive. Totem still alive. Totem with the momentum in the start. Can they keep it going for the end? They've had a bit of a quiet middle game now. Sitting on 5 team kills. Elzu goes down. Chris gets a knock on Cytrone, but Zahir knocks back. XVA look like a Turkish squad. I always love to see the Turks in these EU scrims because they do my nutting in the classic matches sometimes. Really, really tight-knit formations and aggression from the Turkish squads there. And even just the classic match, you see them moving like an aggressive scrim squad, and it's just great to see them out here in this professional setting too. I'd also love to see some Turkish scrims, mind you, and see what happens when the entire lobby's Turks. Oh, Hailzoo did manage to get Rev. That is beautiful. So Totem's still on full health, and XVA pushing in out of the water here. Very, very tricky for XVA to pull off. Wow, look at that nade there from Elzu. Chris gets knocked. But Mers is on super low health and just standing behind a rock right now. Look at that little screen in the bottom left. Not sure what Mers could even try and do there, but look, it's actually working for Mers, isn't it? I can't believe these plays coming out from Mers, getting the knock from the rock in the river. Wow. No, Mers is coming. Shoot him, don't heal. Shoot him, you missed your chance. Oh no. Elzu. Wow. I mean, it is over for Mers, but he's putting up such a fight right now, and Quixit is even still trying to get over there for the Rev. They're up to mists and a half right. Look at this, the nades coming down. Mers taking a chip of health. Apes Monster coming in the back here. It looks like he might be stealing some kills here. It's the third party, but Monster doesn't want to deal with that. Monster's just going to get back to squad now before it's too late, and he gets knocked. And, Mers on 1 chip of health. Monster could have ended everything there. Oh, cheers. Thank you. I can't believe Mers is still standing and doing this. Like, this is ridiculous. But it looks like Totem just pushing off. Wow, buddy. Yeah, I'm just well aware of that. But Mers is coming up the back of Chris here. And Ace have managed to take hold of the ruins here, so getting that high ground as the rest of the squads try and push in. Ale jab finally finishing Mers after all of that. I hung around trying to get it on camera, but we couldn't stay watching that too long. It was painful. We had to come to center zone here, and it's lovely to see us ruins finish and a zone close in on ruins. So we're going to see these guys try and take that high ground and stop the teams moving in, but we already see Merlot from 9K. He's managed to push up, and this is the key, is getting up to the edge without being seen. And Merlot hits Monster out. Ace should have stayed in the ruins where they were happy and comfortable. Why would they be running around in that swamp like that? Terra and Monster down. Merlot trying to steal the killer Terra. Totem going to come in from the northeast side as well and deal some damage here. It looks like they've been shot on their way in already, though. 5 teams remaining here. 9K trying to get into this ruins. They need to make it across the swamp. They've got a moment where they can do it. Whilst Ace was distracted, they missed their chance, to be honest with you. We own all up on the high ground. Going to have to make a move down. And we also do have 21. Is that Virtue? 21? Nightmare. Sorry, NM is Nightmare. There's just, I only saw one guy. So, Nightmare on their back edge of the zone there. Got 9K and We Own All to push through. Chris trying to make it into zone. Ace on the high ground, not looking the right direction. Missing Chris's push. Takashi sees Desolate Vasi there. Wow. That will be gone. It is over for Vasi. Chris has made it into the ruins pretty much. Takashi might have heard some footsteps. We Own All. Chris goes down. Takashi jumps into ruins. 9K about to make the jump across. They've got no choice now. Murdo. Oh, they do have a choice. Sorry, the zone's still on both warehouse and ruins. It could pop either way. So 9K. That's why 9K haven't moved. I missaw the zone there. Sorry, guys. For the edge down on the edges ruins. I was looking at the wrong side. And Murdo's still alive on the edge here. Ace, 3 members, and We Own All, 3 members. But 9K with 4 members, and Murdo might be able to backstab them when they make a move. I don't think they're aware of Murdo's location. Gonna see what We Own All are looking at here. Nades coming down towards Murdo. They might be roughly aware of it. Rollkits is pushing in as well. One shot goes down. Beautiful nade there, Rollkit smashing out Takashi there. We saw that fly up and just explode in his face. Murdo still not making that push fully into the ruins, but we only have 2 members of Ace left, and Rollkit's up on the top here. 9K on the other side still. Murdo, Ace. Murdo's about to send the nade off. Rollkit's trying to hit 9K out. It's still partly on the edge of the warehouse area there. Just on the edge of that statue. Tasing goes down, but I don't know if Rollkits can finish that off. Ace inside the ruins. Looks like the rev will happen, and Rollkits on top of Ace. 9K down on the bottom here. Beautiful nade there, hits half of Rollkits' health off. Rollkit's the survivor here. Look at that. Kark on the back here. Chris and Terra still just waiting it out inside. They know someone's above them. They know as a team's outside. Terra's actually down. Rollkit's still alive, but all of 9K. 9K showing the dominance tonight. They're really making it to this last section in Sandhawk with 4 players. Is just so impressive right now. He climbs, and he climbs. I've never seen someone climb in such a risky situation, and he does it. That's why there was 4 of them. It was worth it. And that's it. 9k on top with 10 kills. Rockets bringing We Own All to second place there with 7. And Ace in third with 7 kills too. I'm going to flick through the rest of these scores here. Nightmare in 4th place. Totem in 5th. CCC, P in 6th. And NRT in 7. GG's, guys. Good stuff. So, we're going to be back in a little while with the last game of Vikendi. Let's see who can pull what out of the bag. 9k maybe on top here. It's hard to keep a running total to the scores, but it's possible 9k might be up there. So, but yeah, the scores are out really quickly after this scrim. So if you're part of the Brute server, you can get those scores pretty quickly. Get onto that. I can post a link in the chat if you're not. Here we are. I'm going to put this in the chat here if you need results. There's the Discord server if you need the results there. Put in the YouTube chat. back. This is Vikendi, the last match of tonight. And there's 15 teams left. We started with only 17. Yeah, we've lost 2 more teams, I'm afraid. So that will be only 15 teams for this last game. 9K still with us, of course. Yeah, we'll see when 9K drop. Oh, they've already jumped. You can look at that straight away. And looking at Avis, he's looking around, he's looking behind him. He can see these other squads. He saw that there was a lot of people dropped from the start there. It's looking like here on their way, BB on their way to Winery. 9K maybe landing Abbey, but there's a couple players already there. EAZ Describe and Team Spirit. So yeah, this is maybe who I was calling Clash last game. I'm sorry. It's a new squad, Team Spirit. Versace's down, and yet you can see Prino running in on the big screen. In the small screen, you could see what happened there inside the Abbey. As they took out half of Team Spirit in one foul swoop. And Leo is maybe running towards the Abbey now. What's Leo going to be up to? Leo's not even wearing a helmet right now, mind. 9K on pretty low health, Kark and Merlo, I guess, but they've got time to re-heal, and Prinos came in on full health. And they do have all the Abbey loot. I'm not sure if Leo wants to take this. He's going to turn around and back out. I think that's a good shout from Leo right now. We're going to see where else. We've got a bit of a hot drop in Volnova. Not too bad as Orion, Nebula, and DB are on top of each other. And everyone else outside the zone now. Have got that typical Vikendi zone where, you know, it leaves most of the game out of it. We have T-Milk here. I'm not sure what... Oh. Right underneath Totem, yeah. Wasted's down. Shiro's down. T-Milk and Ale Jab here with the Uzis and the sidestepping. Shotgun comes out, but Uzi outshoots it because he misses the first shot. And there's Chris. Last little bit of health for Chris. T-Milk taking painkillers. There is time. No, and that's it. Totem come out on top. And it's over for Reborn, but... Totem, Ale Jab, and Chris, and they're going to get the revs on, and they've managed to dominate that little compound there. And over in Volnova, see a couple little bits getting spied out. Fella from Orion Nebula being taken out very early there by Jipas, I think. So, Illogis and Fella taken out early on by DB. I think DB looted up and ran straight to the rooftops. What's Lil Yuka saying? And Scry, the only ones remaining. Scry and Lil Yuka as DB just dominate the Volnova drop. You can see Jipas still just running around that roof, looking for another angle on someone. Getting the loot from his kill as well. Lil Yuka runs away, but Team Spirit also hanging around these compounds. Team Spirit on the run from Abbey, but running towards Volnova. Center of zones, but how much loot can they get before they encounter the danger? And with only 2 members, how are they going to deal with that? Yeah, we do see shots over here And yeah, that will be shadowing, taking out Lil Yuka. We have Scry actually trying to pop a shot off on DB here, but probably better off just leaving now. Scry's all alone. Don't want to be picking a 1v4 fight when you could just be running away. Totem coming into the southwest side now. Early movements. Everyone else has to come in from far away when this zone starts shifting, but zone 1's not going to hurt too much. However, you do want to get in early for getting those compounds, etc. And there's Jipas just finishing Scry off there. And 9k already comfy in zone, but split up. They're going to want to reform again. They did have Abby pretty nice held down before. They could maybe do with getting back together and sticking out in Abby for a little while. I don't know what their plan is, but they need top placement this game, so they need to stick together also, because Prinho and Katazin could be taken off easily one by one right now. Team Spirit pushing in to Volnova. Little just building by building right now. Jipas got those kills earlier on, now down on the ground getting that looting maybe. Maybe just looking around, seeing if you can track anyone down. There could still be players, but you won't know about Team Spirit making that push in. They're so far unknown to them. VAE Victus possibly pulling in on Abby right now. And Caesar goes down. What will Mandola do about this? And where is the rest of 9k? 9k getting off to a good start, I guess, if they can finish this off with VAE Victus driving past the Overwatch from Aragon and Luwar. Prinho's so close to them right now. Just on the opposite sides of this rock here. This is beautiful. Watch this. Smoking up. I thought he was going to nade the smoke itself there and run away. That's an interesting technique. Smoke glitching. Right. So here we have one of the best teams so far tonight. Smoke glitching. And now he's blowing up. That's what you get, mate. Smoke glitching. Oh, and CCCP are coming in now. Caesar goes down. Luwar goes down. CCCP just coming in so strong there and just taking 6 kills or so for themselves. 5 kills they got there. Wow. But 9k. Karkia. DC'd in the Abbey, I guess. So that's going to be a... Yep, as Totem Waited takes out Katazin, that's going to be 9k's placement here with Kark's body. Chris is currently down for Totem. You can see on the small screen there as Ace make a push in. Ale Jab trying to keep the cover, trying to keep an eye out, catch anyone out coming. It's an awesome skin and helmet combo. I like the mummy with that helmet. The Glacial M4. Molly's getting thrown as Andre makes a move. What can Ale Jab see? More smokes. Are we going to see more smoke glitching? I mean, I guess until it's patched, there's not really much you can do about it. They need to patch this stuff so much faster. Like, they take too long. It's creeping in, creeping in. Wasted goes down by NRT Delta, so NRT are moving in now on this situation. Right from the distance, though, you can see, look at that, all with the 4x scopes, and 6x on one of them, and a 3 on one. They're just dealing the damage from out in that distance. But Ace here pushing in on Totem, and it is only Chris left, I think. This Chris might not know about the Overwatch, he doesn't. Wow, look at that. Now it's only Monster. Oof, and Monster finishes it off. All of Ace alive, and that Overwatch still bearing down on them. Up there from NRT, and a flare has gone off. It looks like the flare's gone off. Around Hot Springs, Cantra maybe. Maybe it's We Own All sending that flare off. But excellent momentum for Ace there. And if that zone shifts towards Abby, 9K might be coming out quite happy. Flex Gaming out of zone there with that with a drop. Booty taking some shots as well. Ace, 2 team kills after all of that. There was one kill went to NRT there from the distance. But they got 2 of Totem Esports, and they'll be trying to make it out further in this top 10 now. 5 teams out. You can see there, Totem are out, VAE are out, Orion Nebula are out, Reborn are out, and Team Spirit are out. Gonna go over here to BB Esports. Shooting it out with CCCP right now. And there's also Panic driving past. It's getting quite rowdy here in the middle zone. Panic putting up on the coastal compound. CCCP up there. And BB Esports sitting on the one by the bridge, possibly with the best opportunity to cut off Travelers. And Kark's still alive up in Abbey. Top 10 placement for 9K right now. And then look at this. Yeah, we say to catch Travelers. Are BB going to take advantage of that? They missed the opportunity because they only shot them once they were already nearly past. Nice little stunt there from Leon as they jump out the car. Beautiful. And CCP making a move up to the top of the hill there. Recast goes down. Snipers coming straight in from Flex. Flex saying they couldn't play because of ping, but I mean, mine was above 100 previously, and now it's on 60. shots all angles right now. These 4 squads, CCCP, Flex, BV Esports, and Panic in separate compounds here. Very Scrim-like behavior. We will see who'll come out on top, and if they'll just fight it out until this zone just closes in and in on them. Kark's going to die to the next zone, so if more squads get taken out, Panic, Rowdy, look at this. Rowdy going for the drop. Out in the ocean, why not, eh? Why not? Come back into that battle with all the goods there. Beautiful stuff. Is that a TBS? MK and maybe DPS. I don't quite recognize it, that might be why. But yeah, sexy MK, that was worth the swim. Swimming in the scrim for one of the best weapons in the entire game. I'm gonna fly over here to Ace, currently fighting out with XVA. We have Quixit running in for support. Mers here, doing excellent stuff in the last game. Quixit almost in. Monster goes down, but Mers goes down. Takashi goes down. Monster's down. Oh, and Chris is down. Absolutely pincered here. Is it just Andre? Yeah, but Andre's getting the rev on Takashi. It's a sketchy push as well to push down that corridor, but if you look to the left here, you might see NRT making a pull in. Looks like the double flare drop caused a bit of trouble here at Winery. XVA just topping up the armor there, maybe. Ace with 3 team kills. XVA with 1, yeah, they got that 1 kill there, but now Ace are going to have to deal with the push from NRT, I think, first. So now Ace, trying to push the airdrops, but now completely surrounded. See if we can catch another smoke glitch, or if he's just using smoke like a noble gentleman. Oh! Monster's back down. XVA taking damage too. Wow, it's hard to tell what's going on here. I'm going to get some height. And cycle through the players on the smaller screen. Right, so we got Quixit moving in. Actually not quite moving it yet. We got Mers also making a move. Yep, he's getting some shots off. Delta goes down. XVA getting the rev on Mers. This is still anybody's fight. Not to mention CCCP are on ground, so they might be here soon. More smokes coming out. Battery running out on the iPad. I like how Andre's managed to make it to the roof right now. Same with Takashi. This is the perfect maneuver. Getting the height while the other guys scrap it out in that building. This is one way to assure you come out on top and can deal with flanking from extra parties. Takashi and Andre got the right idea right now. But it looks like Syndrome, by the way, might be coming too. Coming up with the M249 by no means, and then Takashi's coming up. Free fire comes out, and that's it. Takashi's gone. And now it's just NRT and XVA here. Struggling to even remember who fired the flare right now. I think it was XVA. Miz. Jumps down. Wow. Beautiful drop shot, Miz. There's time. There's just enough time for the reload. The first is coming in, but he jumps down. Miz does bleed out, but the jump and drop shot from Cytrone finishes him off. Wow. 2 drop shots in a row. Imagine going down to a drop shot, and then your teammate goes down to a drop shot, jump shot, drop. Imagine. Wow, look at that. So, CCCP pushed in right now. This zone's getting very small. The 5th one. We have 7 teams, so with a lot more movement having to be done on Vikendi, we see a little bit more early deaths. And 7 teams making it to Zone 5 instead of about 10 like we had the first couple of games. Can't remember Sandhawk, sorry. I think I lost count of the zones. It was moving so fast at the end. But right now, XVA, after doing that fight, are right on the edge of zone. They do need to come in, but the fight's spreading between this zone here, and BB right in the middle, surrounded, are going to have to fight off a lot of different angles when it pops, probably. Chances are it'll pop onto BB, but it could literally drop onto any of these squads right now. It could go anywhere. XVA have managed to push down on the vehicles. They're going to come in this south side behind Flex, I think, using that coast as a 180-degree advantage that they know they don't have to worry about. BB looking pretty comfy, to be honest, but it could be sketchy being right in the middle. We're going to have to see how the movement goes. They've been here quite a while, I think, and I think Flex pulled up there quite a while. Yeah, we did see them all pull up at these compounds a long time ago, and they have just been sat here while we've been watching the other fights. And CCCP were up at the top, yep, so these 4 have just been waiting it out. And, glad we didn't miss an aggressive push by any of them, but it looks like if they did do that, they would have got some poor placement. And DB coming out there. Looks like they haven't had to leave Volnova since the start either. So we got some real OGs of the early game here. They've just been sat in the same spot for most of the game. And the zone's closing in now, and we're going to see the action. Where is it going to pop? It pops up the hill, which is really, really advantageous for CCCP. So we're going to jump up to them and watch this play out from their perspective on the main screen. Hopping between the players on the smaller one in your bottom left. There's literally no one behind them. Someone could rotate behind them. Anyone with a vehicle needs to do that, basically. Someone needs to go, have a look at this map here. Go clockwise or anti-clockwise up behind them. That's the only chance of them getting the switch on these guys, because they're just going to be picking you off up the hill otherwise. But Stranger is keeping an eye out. Looking like Flex wipe out XVA on the way into the zone there. DB making a push to the north side of the zone and not rotating too far, so they are also going to have to push up to CCCP. And we're just going to see how high ground positioning can play out for you in an advantageous way in a scrim here. Panic driving through. They're making that move. They're doing that rotation I suggested. These might be the team to take out CCCP, but they're getting shot on their way in already. And there goes Zero. So, it didn't work. This is just like such a good spot, man. You can't get better than this spot for a last zone. As long as you can take advantage of it and keep on your toes, because now we might have that same rotation in opposite coming in from DB. Can Rowdy get Bio back up? It's looking like it. Yeah, and Optica, really good player here. You can see is aware of the fact that this might happen on the other side. So Optica's gone round to cover more angles. Fragger keeping an angle on Rowdy there. Shotnik also on the back. This is really, really well played. Really taking advantage of it. We've got Flex right on top of We Own All as well. Gonna jump down to them quickly. Excellent parking there. They're gonna make this push. They're just about in zone, man. There's the DBS that he swam for. Bang, bang. I love it. Such a good gun. Underrated. Oh, but he goes down to the window of the bathroom camp, and there is one member left of Flex to get everyone up, man. That was well played by We Own All, but they couldn't come out on top. And there's 1 minute to get all of Flex back up and healed and into zone. CCCP so comfy there on the top. Still, Panic, Rowdy actually trying to sneak up on them maybe. Shotnik trying to get the cars. Smashing esports out, wow. But DB get the knock and get the kill. So CCCP just made that easy DP points there. So easy for DB just to rack those points there up off CCCP, and they just had to drop a couple bullets into the car and the players, and they were all gone, and it was 2 extra points, I think, maybe even more for DB there. And Stranger goes down, so now finally CCCP have been put on the back foot up here. Fragger and Rowdy right next to each other, doing the old rope-a-dope on the rock. I hate to see this sometimes, but look at this nade from Rowdy. It's going to go straight up. Oof. Nice. Come on, Fragger, do something. So Flex Gaming making that push there with the smokes. Stranger has been revved. Shotnik's coming down to give Fragger a hand with one person. It's going to take 2 people to take out Rowdy. Yep, and Rowdy's gone now. CCCP just owning this top zone. Look at it, man. DB making a desperate push. Flex also trying to push up. Optica downing Kappa there. I'm thirsting out. Stranger going to send some shots down, but the G36 from Jipas gets Stranger out, and there's a chance for Jipas to come back here, but an Optica goes down to Cersei. There was just too much spread there. As the zone closed in, you see with this high position they had to... Oh, don't climb, mate. Never climb. Never climb in a situation like that. I was surprised to see someone climb at the end of Ruins last game, but yeah, look, never climb. But yeah, as the zone gets smaller... Oh, another knock straight away there. Cersei, but yeah, as the zone gets smaller, if you've got this high position, you need to make your formation smaller as well. Shotnik trying to get away with this, but I don't know if Shotnik can. Gabby's coming in with the A-dub. Gabby's literally coming in close range with the A-dub. Wow. So yeah, as the zone gets smaller, you need to make your formation smaller with the zone there, because it's only going to trap you. If you're spread out, you see, if you've got that center position, you've got to be spread when it's big and the teams are spread out, but as they come closer, you need to close in a bit too. And say, had they just taken this edge building here, they would have been able to deal with the push from all the angles. Right, so the angles change. It's completely, it's like macro to micro there. And Bimba's just healing out in the zone here. I think Bimba's going to go down. And it's going to, Victory's going to go to Flex. Gabby's literally walking around with the pan here. Such a shame Bimba could just face them like a, you know, a warrior. Wow. Gabby running out into zone. I love it. That's it. Yeah, that's it. So Flex coming out on top there. 9K not managing to make it to the top 7, unfortunately. Shh, Gabby. Shh. We know you won. So 8 kills there for Flex, and BB 1 kill second place. CCCP 10 kills in third place with that top hill placement, but unfortunately getting swamped at the end, split apart. DB 8 and 10, so that's 4th place. That's really good for them. Panic 5th place, 1 kill. We own all 6th place, 0 kills. XVA 7 kills, 7th place. Alright, well, yeah, cheers for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button, and that was the first full night without getting kicked out of a game and stuff, and so therefore also the first full night with 2 screens. So yeah, that went pretty well. And yeah, cheers for stopping by. Subscribe down there, and see you many nights of the week. Next one's Thursday with Pro EU Scrims there, so that's some of the PMCO teams, so tune in on Thursday for that. Cheers for stopping.